All right, we're here filming lesson, I believe this is lesson, 77. That's right, for Algebra 2. We're finishing this one up. You have part, be still, Joe. That video is going to shake. I have a wonderful videographer here. Joe, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
This is the guy recording it. If it's shaky, it's his fault. But here we go. All right, is it still there?
Yeah.
All right, and make sure that this is close so they all can see it. Hope y'all are understanding the lesson. If you don't, if you put a comment, make sure it's pretty decent. But if you got a question or whatever, hopefully we'll have a Facebook Live to where we can answer those. All right, now make sure that we see the screen. So if I'm blocking it, just let me know, Joe, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we're still using the law of cosines here. It says a hiker leaves the camp and hikes in a straight path for 3 miles at an angle of 30 degrees west of north. So here is this guy's path. All right, he goes 3 miles, 30 degrees west of north. So they've measured at 30 degrees, he goes that way. All right, hiker B leaves the same camp and hikes in a fairly straight path for 8 miles at an angle 80 degrees. So this shows path B, he goes there. All right, skipping down here. If hiker A stays where he is and hiker B uses a GPS device to walk straight towards him. So here's where they end up. Okay, the one ends up here at A, the other ends up here at C. What they want to know is if he, let's see which one, make sure we get the right one. Okay, hiker B to reach hiker A. All right, so what they're going to do is we're going to take a path, straight line path, directly want to see how far that is. Okay, so at the time we'll take hiker B to reach hiker A if hiker B's average hiking rate is 2.7 miles per hour. All right, so what we want to do is we want to find the distance, okay, the distance of AC. All right, now what we have is we have the other two sides, and we know the angle 30 plus 80 is 110. So we've got SAS. So we can solve this by law of cosines. All right, there's our formula. P squared is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine P degrees. Now, so what we're looking for is that length AC, or labeled it B. All right, and we know that angle that corresponds, or that's opposite of it, would be 110. All right, so we fill this in. Okay, fill in our other two sides, 8 and 3, in for the other two sides, and make sure that 110 degrees goes with that. All right, then basically it's putting in your calculator. Now, remember to use order of operations. Okay, we want to, before we do this, we'll multiply all that out, square these before we add and subtract. All right, so we do that, we get 64 plus 9. Now, be careful, when you plug all that in, you get a negative, and we're subtracting a negative, which is going to make that positive. All right, so we do this. Okay, we get B squared is equal to 89.41, and then B is equal to the square root of that, which would be equal to 9.5. Okay, so that's how far it would be, 9.5 miles. Now, I think I skipped this last part, but you all, I think, can figure this out. If that's the distance and he's traveling 2.7 miles per hour, okay, let's read this again. How long will it take? Okay, so 9.5, 2.75 miles an hour. All right, so we'll need to convert that to figure out how long that would take him. Okay, we can do a simple conversion. Let me just show you how to set it up. All right, so you've got 9.5 miles. All right, we want to get how long that would be, so 2.75 miles per hour. Now what I would need is, we need to flip this over. Okay, the miles would need to go in the denominator because we're canceling it like a conversion. Okay, and the hours would go there. So actually 1 hour per 2.75 miles. You just flip it, and that's okay to flip. These would cancel out, so we would then do the 9.5 divided by 2.75. And that will give us how long it will take him. All right, that's the end of part 2. Part 1 took so much time that the video ran out. So there you go, law of cosines.